let's now take you back to the story we're trying to discuss with the civic organization SANCO. This comes after calls for government to investigate alleged looting in Gauteng's health department are growing. The South African National Civic Organization SANCO is saying it's concerned about the claims surrounding a PPE tender awarded to a company owned by the husband of the presidential spokesperson Khusela Diko. Reports suggest that the company Royal Bhaca Projects was established last year and has no track record of supplying PPE. Joining me now on the phone is Chris Malumecha, SANCO Gauteng chairperson. Tate Malumecha, good morning. Thank you very much. Apologies for that connectivity issue we had earlier, but I'm glad we can have you back on the phone very quickly. What does SANCO want to happen in this case? We understand that there's a meeting taking place in Gauteng today to address this very matter. What is SANCO's view?
Thank you very much. Let's repeat again to thank everybody together with your viewers at home and all over. As SANCO, we stand to defend the voiceless. As SANCO, we stand to ensure that community benefit, especially from anything that is meant for the omit to benefit it. So it touches our ears this past weekend and week that there's a tender bonanza in that particular department. We therefore issued a statement that is followed by actions to say we want to see justice, we want to see transparency in that particular department. You will remember that this is a very critical department. For us to be declared an epicenter of COVID-19, we rely entirely on this department to do things in a right way that will save the lives of the vulnerable patients. So we were very much touched to realize that there are people who can play in and out kind of business in that particular department. Therefore, we called the political head, who is MEC Masuku, to ensure that there is a thorough investigation in that particular department so that as the nation we are at ease and we are sure that there's no irregularities that will end up compromising the quality of the service that is desired to be obtained from that particular department.
Now, as far as the allegations that are being investigated that this company, and they say the contract was cancelled, but people are concerned that they had got it in the first place because the husband of the person involved, he's a husband rather to the spokesperson of the presidency, in the presidency. What would you like to see happen in that case?
In that case, let's put it across the line that the very same husband is seen to be very childish. There is a writing that he issued in a form of statement where he's confessing that he spoke with the spouse and the spouse was telling him that this has got the element of conflict of interest. He decided to negligently and recklessly proceed so that he can prove to the world that he can get what he wants at any given time. That alone was accompanied by pictures that he is with the MEC. In other words, he's telling you that I'm deeply connected. If I want it, I can get it. And after I got it, I can decide whether I want it on a serious note. I just wanted to prove a point. We are saying let the premier go into that particular session and ask the MEC to come clean between him and this man. And should it be found out that there's a play in that particular department, we are calling for the head of the MEC to roll to rot in jail.
So, but Dr. Bandile Masuku, in the meantime, from the media reports you've seen, and we've been reporting here this morning, he's denying all of this. He's saying it is all false. But you are saying if it is found not to be false, he must go.
Remember, Dr. Bandile Masuku is not a doctor here. He's a political head who is deployed by the governing party to go and ensure that he oversees everything in that particular department. So if there's anything that is going wrong, we are not going to ask a stranger in the street. We want him to come clean. That is our stand as SANCO. We are saying the deployee, things are happening in your doorstep. Can you clarify so that we are at ease as a nation?
So like everybody else, SANCO is awaiting the outcome of the investigation, and apparently there are meetings today happening.
Yeah, we are awaiting the outcome, but that cannot just be enough. We are saying let the outcome be the one that is pro-poor, so that at the end of the day, justice prevailing. We want to see an investigation, not necessarily investigation by these who are starters. We want a high-profile unit that will come and investigate and ensure that everybody is at ease. Remember here, we must not narrowify this issue to the Khusela family. There are high-profile families which are involved. The likes of the Mabonya family. Here we're talking about the rich who continue to get rich and the poor who continue to get poor. West using the very same last resource that is meant to just assist vulnerable patients. Remember, we're talking about the Department of Health here. We're not talking about any other department. We're talking about sick people who must get good quality health care.
Okay, thank you very much, Chris Malimacha, the SANCO's Gauteng chairperson, making it very clear they want to see consequences out of the ongoing investigation.